Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Autoalex podcast. It's a big one, episode 40. We've done 40 podcasts.
That's
Maybe
a
not
lot.
every single week, but we've done them. And we're here, and we're feeling good. Also, we've done 2.1 million downloads, which is very exciting. It's a big number, isn't it?
That is a big number.
That's a massive number.
That is a huge number. So today's podcast is going to be very, very fun. The script is fantastic. We've had a lot of good emails at.
Podcast at autoalexcars.com.
There was a delay.
There was a delay.
No, there wasn't.
Rory is very delayed.
That's just the sunstroke hitting.
Oh, it is very hot.
It's
about
so
1 million
hot.
degrees.
Yeah.
And if you're listening with your ear holes, we're back in Betty doing the podcast inside Betty because the unit is currently too messy and we just can't be bothered to tidy up to do it. And Betty's a good podcast van.
She is great. Yeah, I
Isn't
like
it?
Betty. She is currently like a greenhouse.
Yeah.
But she's great.
And it's definitely, the cameras may look very slanted, but it's actually Betty that's slanted as well.
Yeah, no, I've not moved Betty. It's about 25, 26 degrees. I've got Betty's boot open. We've got the side door slightly open. The front windows are open. The side vents are open as well. So we're trying to get as much airflow through as possible. And I'm getting very, very excited about Betty being like zhuzhed up.
Zhuzhed, yeah.
Why are you excited about that?
Well, because we've been working on your car, haven't we, Rory?
We have...
And, it does look good.
And also,
Yeah.
look who's back for the first time in a while.
Oh, hello, Taylor. What are you doing back?
I think this is my third week without doing a podcast now.
Really?
Or
Oh, the numbers
fourth.
have been strong, haven't they?
Right,
If they plummet, this is also your last time on the podcast.
right.
So if you want Taylor back, everybody, then you better listen twice. Yeah?
Yes, listen 4 times.
4 times. Okay.
Yeah.
And what about on Yow Chow?
You have to watch it 4 times.
Watch it 4 times.
all the way till the end. Make
Oh.
sure you watch it till the end.
Happy days.
And
Anyway,
then rewatch it.
today's Thursday, actually. We're getting ahead.
It
Because
is, yeah.
maybe baby Brenda is going to be popping out anytime, so we need to get ahead a little bit. But before we talk about what we've been up to and a few emails that we've had at...
Podcast at autoalexcars.com.
quicker,
I was
bit
looking at
quicker.
Taylor.
It's a
then
bit
and,
quicker.
What's the podcast, Alex?
Podcast at autoalexcars.com.
Oh, well done. Taylor, what's the podcast email?
Podcast at autoalexcars.com.
I caught him out last podcast. I asked him and he was like...
Right, before we get into it, a massive hello to Matt from the YouTube channel Epic Car Show, who's been driving from Brighton to John O'Groats. We've got Dan doing his morning workout, David Pearson listening in hospital while waiting for his son Alex to be born. Son Alex.
Has he named his son after you?
Yes. Well, he's just named him Alex. I'm going to take all the glory for that.
Must be a really short baby.
Yeah, very good. We've got Katie and Stefan travelling to and from Bulgaria on their road trip holiday. Rachel looking after toddler Alfie. Tom Dalton sitting around a campfire in the middle of a forest in West Sussex. And Rory's mum, Jackie.
You're right, Mum.
How's Rory's mum, Jackie?
Yeah, doing all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is she back from holiday?
She's back from holiday now.
Was it good? Did she come back with a new dad?
No. No. So dad applications are still open.
Still
Oh,
available.
really?
Yeah.
Can you give me a number?
No, I'll give Taylor a number.
Maybe I'll, yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Goodwood Festival of Speed, right? I've
Yeah.
noticed whenever
Yeah.
you hang around with Taylor, he does get a lot of people coming up to him, but it's all saying the exact same thing. Oh, my mum loves you, or my wife loves you, or something.
The women just love me.
They just love him.
I'm just a babe magnet.
So it's not like the Chippendales going up and saying, "Hey, Taylor, we love you. When I'm grinding on a woman, I think of you."
The men love me too. They're just too embarrassed to admit it.
They hide it
men,
so well.
the men love Juicy.
They are juicy.
Oh my god.
Oh, if
Juicy's
I was
got his own
gay,
little
I
fan
would be
club.
all over him. All over him, under him, inside out.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, before we get into what we've been up to, Goodwood you alluded to, we'll talk about that in a minute. Rory, we have got an email from a man called John Quinn, and his email, the subject line is, Juicy owes you lunch.
Why does he owe us lunch?
I don't know. Can you think of why Juicy might owe us lunch? So Juicy was in episode 39 with us, last week's podcast, and then we played a little game. Do you want to play a game?
Did he
He did
lie
us.
about something on the 20 questions?
He did us dirty. Right, let me get into it. This
Okay.
is from John Quinn. And John says, "Hi, you beautiful automotive babes. Like all of you, I'm inflicted with a terrible disease of an addiction to heroin. No, oh no.
Oh,
With an addiction to all things cars. I like to think my knowledge is pretty strong. So when in last week's podcast you were playing 20 questions, I started to get very frustrated as I couldn't work out the car Juicy had picked. My success rate has been pretty high, but this one had me stumped. What threw me was that Juicy said the Amphicar was a 2-seater, which it is not. It is a 4-seater.
oh
know
well,
that.
I would have got it if he said that.
Oh yes, so would I.
Yeah.
He continues. I believe this also threw Alex and Rory off too.
Yeah,
which,
yeah,
it
it
definitely
definitely did.
because I was Amphicar, German,
Yeah.
4 seats. So therefore, Juicy owes you lunch, and me too at that matter. Love the channel and podcast, especially Rory's mum, Jackie. It's the perfect escapism. Kind regards, John from Dublin. So, John, thank you very much. Juicy, we're going to get a free lunch from him next week, aren't we?
This has to be a big lunch.
Oh,
now.
a big one.
Like a
Yeah,
big lunch.
Exactly.
Sushi and everything.
Maybe we should even go out for lunch.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
we could sit at a table and have.
Shall
a
we drive to
sit-down lunch.
Paris and have lunch at the top of the Eiffel Tower?
Oh, we've already done that.
Well, we haven't done the Eiffel Tower.
Not
we
the
couldn't
Eiffel
afford
Tower,
it.
but
We did
can-
Eiffel Tower, though, didn't we?
We went to Paris.
the
for
three of
lunch,
us Eiffel
yeah.
Tower, didn't we?
Yeah,
we did,
yeah.
Yeah.
We Eiffelled that tower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We
You were
Eiffeled
the tower, you got Eiffelled.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
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 Google it. Google Eiffel Tower.
Even I know that an Amphicar's got 4 chairs.
Innit?
Did you not know that?
Well, we obviously did, but Juicy threw us.
That's why
Oh.
when he said 2 cars, we were
Yeah.
like, what else could it be?
Two cars.
Two
Two
seats.
seats, yeah.
Two cars,
we didn't
yeah.
know.
No, exactly. Because we were definitely...
Do you know what is 2 cars?
Yeah.
Your Ferrari.
No, yeah.
I've seen. Oh.
Yeah, so you probably would have seen now in last week's episode, last Thursday, the Ferrari episode went out, and the title of that is "I fixed my Ferrari and then immediately crashed it." Where
Which you did.
yes, I mean, yeah, people say clickbait. That's not clickbait. Got fixed, got crashed.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want, people?
Mm.
And then we looked underneath it, and yeah, it's just a massive cut and shut.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So yeah, that is 2 cars, maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Rory and Taylor, what have we been up to? Rory, let's get started with you. I've written here Audi S6 update because you obviously revealed last week that you'd done swapsies.
Yeah, so...
Remind everyone.
So me and Taylor, now that you're here,
We are
Yeah, we-
morons.
we were a bit idiotic, and when we were driving to Goodwood, we liked each other's cars, and
Well, rewind a little bit.
we've
What-
already done we've already done this, so this is a little recap.
Okay.
So we literally we saw each other's cars, and then I phoned Taylor, and I agreed.
What, while driving?
Yeah,
we're
it's
on
hands-free.
hands-free.
You don't have hands-free,
I have hands-free.
do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've all got hands-free.
But what about when you're playing Snake? Do you play hand-free Snake?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
You use my nose. But yeah, I phoned Taylor, and I was like, Taylor, when we stop, we should flip a coin.
No, what you said is I really like your car, and I went, I really like your car. And you know that I like the Z4
Yeah.
because I've tried to buy it off you already, and I used to own that car.
Yeah.
And then what you actually said was, you won't flip a coin and swap cars. And I said, you won't flip a coin and swap cars. And then when we got to Goodwood in the car park,
Yeah.
and we flipped a coin, and then we swapped cars.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Not just swap cars to like drive about or drive home, permanently.
Yeah.
You should have flipped for partners.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah?
Mm.
Would you be up for that?
I would, but I don't think Ellie would.
No, I don't think.
Oh, really?
I think she'd be
Are you
a
too much of a
day-
man?
a day, and she'd be like, okay, I'm done now. This is hectic.
Mm. A day of just no intimacy.
Shut up. I could give Ellie intimacy.
Yeah? How would you start?
I would start by...
The funny thing is, he doesn't know.
Hey, how do you know that? How do you know that?
Oh, no. What? Have you got a story to tell?
I have, but I can't tell it on the podcast. 'cause
Why?
It's very graphic.
Is it really?
Oh, there was bosoms and there
Yeah.
was nunnies and all that.
What?
Anyway.
Was this a
moving-
long time ago?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
really?
quite a few years ago.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah.
When you were just finding your feet?
Yeah, I was just, young lad,
Yeah.
Out and about on
out
town.
and about, and I was
Yeah.
like, hello, darling, you all right?
And what did she say?
She goes, Do you want to see on my face?
She said that to you.
No, she didn't really. I
Oh,
was
for
thinking
crying
about it.
out loud. Like I said, he doesn't know where to start. Oh dear. So anyway, S6.
Oh yeah. So
Do you know the name of the S6, by the way? We
Uh,
named it. Well, actually, I won't take credit. Luke named it, and it's a really good name.
like Sharon?
No,
no.
No, I've no idea.
Joey Essex.
Joey Essex.
Joey S6.
Joe, very
Get
good.
it?
Yeah, I get it.
Joey
Yeah,
Essex.
yeah. Everyone who's listening has twigged as well.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, I'll get that.
Yeah.
So it's already had its first little issue.
What, like fuel bill?
Well, all right. So fuel. I've done some fuel testing.
Okay, yeah. He's run the numbers.
So if you're driving it as an average driver would drive it,
Yeah.
you know, on the motorway, sort of at speed.
Are we
sorry?
talking
At speed?
Hang on a minute. An average driver being you,
No,
because you don't
You are,
drive
you
like
are,
an
you are an
average
average
driver.
driver.
Look, if
You're an average
all
driver.
I can say is if Alex was driving it, it would be getting a lot less miles per gallon than if I
What
was driving
about
it.
if there was a trailer attached?
Well, then you'd be getting no MPG.
Because I'd have crashed.
You'd have to be driving along with someone filling it up at the same time.
Oh, okay, nice.
Every time you get in that car, the MPG starts from when you started it.
Yeah.
And from when we left the hotel to Goodwood, my average MPG was 7.
What?
7.
7 muppets?
7 miles to the gallon.
No.
Don't ask, but it was 7.
It's amazingly bad when
Did you have it locked in second gear?
No.
How are you getting 7 muppets?
No, just in that journey from the hotel to Goodwood.
How long is that journey?
It was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You got 7 miles per gallon.
7.
Wow. That's good.
It's good, isn't it?
But
I don't
there were
think
some
I've ever
fantastic sounds coming
Oh,
from both
there
of us.
was.
There was a
Oh.
lot
Were there
of good
fantastic overtakes as well?
Oh, there was,
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of intake noise and a lot of exhaust noise.
Okay.
Obviously all legal.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't,
Really?
I wouldn't break
At
the law.
7 miles per
7,
gallon, it was
yeah.
all legal,
There's a lot of
officer.
traffic, so you lose miles per gallon.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
There was a lot of roundabouts, 0-60, 0-60. It was,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What, in a
it was-
20 zone?
Yeah.
The 20 mile an hour school lights were
Oh,
flashing.
it's a nightmare. I managed to pick up loads of points just for Rory's, name ownership transfer on the logbook.
Oh, I like that.
So yeah, fuel is not great.
Yeah.
Although,
Yeah.
strange thing, following a lorry, how much miles per gallon do you think you'd get? So doing like 55, 56. So bearing in mind, 70 in that thing, you're lucky if you get 24.
So driving it really carefully.
Yeah.
28.
I
No
well,
more than 30.
I sort of know because when I drove it carefully and I got between 25 and 27, which I think for a V10 is really good.
36.
36?
I got 36 miles per
And
gallon.
he's getting 7.
Yeah.
I got 7 on one occasion.
36 mpg?
I got 36.
How close were you to this lorry? And also, were you inside the lorry?
I was in the lorry.
You
yeah.
were in the lorry, you were being towed.
Was there a rope between the lorry and you?
No, but there was a car towing me.
Wow, that's not
yeah,
bad.
36
That's
was
Does
really
it
good.
have cylinder deactivation like an S-Class?
I don't think
I
it
don't
does.
think so, but
Okay.
it might have because I think it has got 2 ECUs. I don't know. Maybe that's something we can research.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's some video mileage. to be
Which is
gotten
what
out
I
of
was
this.
thinking.
Yeah.
Should we see how far we can get on one tank of fuel?
How big is the tank?
In a
Does anyone
V10?
know?
It takes
probably be
70,
litres.
75 litres, I think
Okay,
it is.
so
yeah.
run dry probably 75.
Yeah.
So what is that? If we were, that's a lot of mileage.
The question is,
Yeah.
are we going for a Parmo or are we going for fish and chips down south?
What's a Parmo?
A Parmo? Don't know what a Parmo is.
Is this something that
I
you
don't
do
know what-
in your
a
circles that we
par-
wouldn't
Shut
understand?
up. A Parmo.
I mean, it sounds like it, isn't it? Yeah.
I only learnt about Parmos last year when I delivered a car, but it's up near. I think it's just south of Newcastle.
That's on me, bastard.
Newcastle.
We're going to get further than Newcastle.
It's a V10, Rory. There's a place up north somewhere. I can't remember exactly where it is, but you get something called a Parmo, which is quite similar to a schnitzel.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but it's got chips and cheese and stuff.
All right. Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, they call it a Parmo.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. We
Or-
can try and get a Parmo.
Cornwall, Chish and Fips. I
We'll
love Cornwall.
get further than Cornwall.
So the thing is, right? I can't really be too far away from home because Rianne, my wife, she's here at the unit today working with
Yeah.
Luke, and the first thing that you actually exclaimed when she got out of the car,
I didn't even say hello.
or when she was craned out of the car, was, excuse my language, me, you're pregnant.
I did say that.
Yeah. She is now at the stage where she waddles. She doesn't walk.
Same.
And yeah, she was craned out of the car.
But
she
Alex,
is very pregnant.
it's fine because no matter how far we get away, you have an Audi S6 with a V10 engine in. You'll
And
be
no
back
fuel.
in no time.
And no fuel.
We can fill it up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you should borrow the Audi S6
Yeah.
for the next few weeks.
Okay.
For when
Brenda.
is arriving.
Yeah.
You need something fast
Yeah.
and big to be able to pop round.
But you won't be able to get there because you'll run out of fuel.
No, you'll have to make sure it's got a lot of fuel in it.
Also, that's a good point as well. If I have that car, then I won't mess up my F11.
That's already messed
Oh,
up.
you do
Let's
keep
be
crashing
honest.
that.
I keep
Yeah.
that good
You
nick.
No, you
keep
crash it.
crashing it, and the footwells are just full of food.
No.
I got in it the other
were.
day. No, grim. I got in it the other day, and there was sandwich crusts.
So the
In the
sandwich
Do you know?
footwell.
No, you know what? I think me and Taylor said you just don't give a shit about cars, do you? Like they are mechanical. Like you name them and you call all this, but at the end of the day, we witnessed Alex reverse a Porsche Cayenne into a hedge, smash it straight up, and he was just like,
It was 400
And
quid,
then-
and
and
it was
then-
funny.
Yeah.
And then you got out and dinged my door.
Well, you parked too close.
I didn't park it there.
Well, yeah, you didn't have an engine.
But
The thing is, right? I love cars. Cars are my life. But stuff gets broken, stuff gets changed, it gets repaired. It doesn't matter if you ding something or do this or do that. You
but
don't
you
have to be
break
precious
stuff.
about it.
Stuff doesn't get broken. You break the
All
stuff.
right, well then I break stuff and I get over it. It's
you
fine.
are quite accident.
No, it's my age. And I've been very tired recently. You are very stressful to be around. I've been very stressed.
Been here.
I've actually been sleeping well. That you've not been here.
Brilliant.
And progress has been fantastic. The videos have been great. Podcast has been fantastic. Productivity has been at an all-time high, and team morale is just through the roof. I've run
So-
the numbers. You should see the bar graphs. They're like up here when they're.
So what you're saying is I should leave.
You're just too stressful.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not me. It's you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not us. It's you. It's just
Okay.
you.
All right.
You just stress.
So I'll see you later then, yeah?
Well, no. Let's finish the podcast first.
All right.
And we'll talk. We'll talk. Anyway, anything else been going on in your life, Rory?
Well, we've been working on my Triumph Spitfire, which is very exciting.
Very.
I'm happy to bring the classic series back. Actually,
Yeah.
that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
And then we're moving on to Taylor's Mini after this.
Yeah, very excited
That is,
about that.
I'm actually equally as excited.
Are you
about doing
gassed
it.
about it? Though?
I am.
You're gassed.
I'm buzzing, bro.
buzzing. You're 30 driver buzzing gas.
Yes,
Good
boy.
Lord.
Yes.
Jeez. Oh,
Why
cringing.
ever so much are you now talking like a certi driver, Alex?
Oh, because we've been thinking about a video idea that I'm very excited about. You know, ADHD sometimes gets the better of me. I was just driving and I was like, I've got a really good idea for a really good video. Let's buy a car and then do all of the mods that we hate. To that
4D
car.
number plates.
40 number plates, you know, the
No, they got to be the
brake
bubble.
light.
They got to be the bubble number
Oh
plates.
yeah, we're gonna go in hard. The F1 style rear brake and do everything, and then just have a bit of fun with it, and then be 30 drivers.
Do you know why I find this funny? 'Cause
Why?
Alex has this idea,
Yeah.
but do you know what's going to annoy him really much? Because a lot of these mods are not cheap, and he's going to have to pay money on
Oh, but
mods
it's
that
eBay though, isn't it?
No.
It's not all of it is eBay.
No,
Some of it.
a lot of it, like those rain lights are not cheap.
No, they are. They're eBay.
Okay,
Can we not just? Who wants to give us some rain lights?
and
Yeah.
what is it? A chameleon windscreen tint?
Tint?
Yeah,
Chameleon.
yeah.
And we also
Oh,
need...
we're going to do that ourselves though. The tint.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy.
Do you know what I hate?
Yeah.
You know those LED number plate lights you get that's
Yeah.
so bright you can't read the numbers.
Oh,
on
they're
the
like
number
so
plate.
white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a bit ridiculous.
Oh, we should get some of those as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you've got any ideas, let us know. You can contact us at
podcast@autoalexcars.com.
that's
Podcast at autoalexcars.com.
Rory. Can we hear you?
Podcast.
No, can't hear you.
No. What? You can't hear me?
No.
Rory's broken his thing.
Sorry, everyone. So what you don't know is because this is so seamless, is that the batteries ran out on the recordy thing on the
Hello.
Zoom recorder, and then Rory had to run away, get some new batteries, and then plug everything back in, and now we can't hear him.
Sorry, Rory.
Sorry.
Oh, I just knocked.
Oh, there we
I
go.
just knocked it down.
You've been
I was there.
evicted.
The volume was just down.
Oh, so people could just hear you go. Yeah, no, you're big.
Yeah.
So that's
podcast@autoalexcars.com.
Very good. So yeah, we're very excited about that, and we may kill the car in a very funny way. So let us know what you want us to do with the car. Are you out, Rory? You got any more?
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done.
Question for you, Rory.
Go on.
We haven't had an lawnmower update in a while.
How is the
going on with it?
lawnmower?
Lawnmower.
It's not being nicked, is it?
No, you know what? It's perfect now.
Is it?
So it does take a few weeks for those mowers to sort of to settle in. You got to because you have to program the areas. Sometimes it's stuck in certain areas.
Oh yeah.
Last 3 weeks has just been.
Really?
I don't even know. But I came back yesterday
Mhm.
and I was having a little barbecue because the weather was nice.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks.
And I got back and literally the garden just looked beautiful.
Oh.
And me and Ellie just stood there and we were like, oh, isn't this lovely?
Oh, it's so nice.
So money well spent. Yeah?
Oh my! Genuinely, if you have a reasonably large lawn, I cannot recommend that enough.
I've been very interested to see how it fares during the winter.
You don't cut the lawn during the winter.
What? Not at all.
No, grass doesn't grow.
Oh, is that a thing?
Well, yeah, everything slows down, doesn't it? Everything dies.
I know it slows down, but I thought you still had to cut it every.
No,
now and then.
grass you don't need to worry about. You just give it a last.
No, you
autumn
pack
kind
it
of-
away in the winter. It has a whole winter procedure that I need to follow.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it turn into a vacuum cleaner in the winter? That would be clever.
That would be really cool.
Put it in the house in
And
winter.
that might do a lot of damage to the house.
Yeah. You won't use it in the house in winter.
You want to bet?
It could trim your carpet
Or your bush.
or your bush.
Or your pubes.
That was what he meant when he said bush.
Oh.
Yeah.
You just
Bit
ruined it.
slow, yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
Good
Taylor,
one.
what have you been up to?
Not a lot really.
No. Just been chilling.
Yeah. Oh,
How's the 6 series?
Oh yeah. Broken.
Fixed?
Broken. Still broken.
How's the wheel on the 5 series?
That's fixed.
Oh,
I brought that
fantastic.
here today. You can't.
Well,
see
there
it
wasn't
behind
much to
us,
fix,
but,
was it? It was just buy 5 new lug nuts, make sure they're tight.
Just
this
tighten
time.
it up.
Yeah,
Just talk
Funny.
it.
They
We had
didn't-
to buy a torque wrench as well. didn't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah.
But no, the 540's all fixed. I put
Yeah.
a brand new wheel on it
Okay.
because there was a hole in the wheel.
Yeah. Where the bolt fell out because you didn't
No, they
torque it?
broke off.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
If you want to see,
Yeah, because
one
wheels
of them-
do that, don't they? They just break off, don't they?
They can do.
Do
yeah.
you know what? I
What?
was watching that behind the scenes episode that we released yesterday.
Last week.
Yeah, of the last week,
Last
whatever,
week, yeah.
of the Poland trip.
Mhm.
I was just looking at it going, that's best trip we've ever done. It just brought back all the
Thanks for
memories
that.
and it was,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it was just,
And do you know the only stressful part of that
what?
was when we were on the phone to Taylor.
Mm.
The rest of it was fantastic.
Do you
Yeah.
know what? I've decided.
Yeah,
I
go on.
don't want to talk about Poland.
How was Poland, Rory?
Poland,
No,
best trip in the world.
What was the best part
trip?
of Poland?
Right.
It's Fat Taylor, wasn't it?
Funny.
What was the second best part of Poland, Rory?
The fact the 6 Series wasn't there.
Funny.
What about
That's
the third
rude.
part? We can't discuss the
Okay,
third part.
okay.
Right, that's rude. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what's been going on? How's the 6 series?
6 Series is still not currently working.
Oh.
But Bruno, he's been away.
Hello, my name is Bruno.
Bruno needed some time away. He's been on a trip to Portugal.
So you stressed
um,
him out so much that he actually had to leave the country.
Well, he needed some time off before, and I stressed him out even more.
Okay,
But
yeah,
yes. So Bruno's been away for a little bit, having a bit of an unwind. He's also going away for a bit next month, I think.
Is that when you
correct.
said you were going to go visit him again?
Oh yeah.
I spoke to Bruno and his version, because I also thought Bruno was going away for a bit.
Mhm.
And turns out Bruno literally just went over there, saw a family member, and then went back.
Oh, maybe that's what he did. I thought he went
Saw a
away.
family, but like his son.
Yeah.
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 And
Literally,
then he just pissed off home.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
he was there for like 2 days.
He just needed a Taylor reset.
Yeah, it probably did.
no,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But yeah, no, it's still currently broken. It's got a wiring or ECU issue. I'm not sure which, but Bruno's going to have a look at it as soon as he's back. He's actually back. He was back Saturday.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So, yeah, he's going to have a look at it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll be back on the road soon because this is the longest amount of time I've been without that car in 10 years.
Really?
Yep.
To be fair, apart from that week that we were in Poland, the weather has been crap though, so you wouldn't have
It's been a
taken it
bit-
out anyway.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's been
Yeah.
a
You
bit
just don't
pooey.
drive your cars, do you?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I drive them
Shut
a
up.
lot more than you
Shut
do.
up.
In fact,
Shut
I've driven
up.
Phil more than you
Shut
have
up.
this
Yes.
year.
No fair. Okay. No, that's
I
fine.
would like to see a total mileage actually of on all of Alex's cars. We'll
Yeah.
have to do that on the
Yeah,
MOTs,
we'll have to do that. Yeah.
on the bikes as well,
Yeah.
and then average out how many miles he's actually done on all the
Yeah.
other cars.
My cars aren't MOT'd.
Yeah,
I
because you
just
don't
don't
use
MOT
them.
'em.
You don't
Yeah.
use them.
Yeah.
They're all dodgy.
Right. But
also,
yeah,
we need to clear them more out of the unit. They're taking up too much space.
They are,
Shut
yeah.
up.
Yeah, they're just like museum pieces now.
Yeah, no. Oh, thank you. What?
Yeah.
Because they're so fantastic. They belong in a museum.
'cause
No,
they're
it's
as
like
old
barn
as you.
find stuff.
But,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. God, they're popular. So really popular cars.
No. It's just like, you know, when we
Right,
found
yeah.
like a piece of shit, like, you know, those cars that we
Yeah,
found, and they're just like they were rotting away and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
That's Alex's car.
Really? Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why Phil's so rotten.
Really?
They belong in a museum because they're as old as you.
Don't give me those winky eyes. You just did the little winky eyes.
blink. But yeah, what else have I been up to? Sold loads of stuff. I've had a massive clear out. Sold loads of wheels. I had an entire wall of wheels.
Did you?
And it was stressing me
Why are
out.
you selling everything?
Just because I wanted a clear out. I wanted a reason. I had loads of clutter.
Spring clean.
And you know, sometimes when you look at loads of clutter and you think, I just want to get rid of all of this. I'm bored of looking
I
at
am
it.
feeling that right now.
Yeah.
I want to get rid of this. I'm bored of looking at it.
Funny. But yeah, I
But
just
that's
wanted
because
to...
you're a full-time YouTuber though now as well, Taylor. You can't.
Yeah. I am still buying and selling a few cars because I can't stay away from it because I do really enjoy it. So if you've got any old tat that you want to sell, message me. But no,
I knew it wouldn't last long. There was
yeah,
him going, oh no.
It lasted less than a week.
look, I have stepped down from it a bit. I'm not doing it as much, but I am still doing it a bit because I do still really enjoy it. I still get a buzz out of buying and selling cars, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just wanted to. I just got bored of looking at everything. I had loads of cars that all needed work. I had loads of stuff that was just gathering dust, and I thought, do you know what? I just want to sell it all.
Fair.
And I emptied out my whole unit, got it really clean, cleaned all the floors, sold loads of cars, and now I'm a lot more content.
Good.
How many
So-
working cars do you have now?
Well, I got the 540.
Yeah.
I fixed my R53 Minge.
Oh,
I fixed
really?
my Mini. So, you know, last time, this is quite a while ago, I was
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Yeah.
Last time I spoke about it, I thought the engine was knocking.
Yeah.
Turns out it wasn't knocking. The auxiliary belt had stretched,
Yeah.
and then the tensioner for the auxiliary belt was knocking on the crankshaft pulley.
No way.
But it sounded exactly like rod knock,
Oh.
even to the point where you rev it and it would knock faster on the
Oh,
crank
wow.
pulley. So I've put a shorter belt on it,
Yeah.
and I put a new tensioner on it and stuff like that, and now it's all good.
Oh, fantastic.
So my Mini is now
was
functioning
lucky.
again. Yeah, really lucky.
So is that your daily
Um,
driver?
No,
It
I
probably
bought a
should
new
be.
daily driver
Which-
off of you.
Oh, yeah. The
which
Mini
is
R56.
The Mini
Yeah.
R56.
We didn't buy it. You swapped
Yeah, I
it.
swapped it.
For my friend James, because he's a tennis coach.
Yes.
You know, I said I would get you a new car.
Yeah, and he needed something a bit bigger than the Mini.
So how's that?
It lasted a week.
What did?
The car.
Which car?
The R56.
What about the Audi that we?
That's also broken.
Okay.
So now,
To be fair,
Going well?
this has actually ended up quite well, because imagine if you had given that car to James, that Mini R56.
Yeah.
You would have blown it up in a week, and then you would have been like, oh, crap.
yeah,
Oh,
or,
well, like, sorry, we've got the video, man.
Yeah.
or swapped it with someone.
Yeah, oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I am going to fix it, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm also going to do some bits to it. I want to modify it a bit.
Yeah?
Shush it. Yeah.
Nice.
Because I think it's been mapped. It's quite fast.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, because I've actually got another Mini as well,
Of course you do. Yeah.
and I drove it the other. I've currently got 4.
Four
Or
minis?
5. No, I've got 5.
Five
minis.
minis. Okay, yeah.
So are you giving up on BMWs and just doing Minis? No. Is that the plan?
No, of course not. Don't be silly, Rory. I just like minis. But no, I drove the other one that I've got, and it's a lot slower than my
Oh, is
orange
it really?
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
So I want to do a few. I really don't like the suspension on it.
Yeah.
The back, when you drive, it feels really skitty. You hit bumps, and it's just a bit all over the place. And it almost feels like the rear suspension is made out of wood.
Oh, okay.
The
you
front
don't want that.
suspension's all right. It's actually
Yeah.
okay, but the rear suspension is just awful.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to pop all of that in the bin.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Nice.
I might do a few other bits to it. I'm not sure yet, but I like that little car.
Fantastic.
Great,
All right,
great
nice.
car. Big Pete update.
Oh,
Go on. Oh, yeah. Big Pete's you're working.
Big Pete is still working and absolutely fine. The only thing that's broken is the fuel cap lid. Has
Oh,
got a little
shit.
clip on it,
I did notice that.
and it broke, and now it doesn't clip into place. So when you drive along, it flaps open.
Oh,
That's
no.
So I need to get a new clip.
Hit it in a fit of rage.
Oh,
No,
did he?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
tried to open it, and I was clicking it, and it
What,
just
with a
wouldn't.
fist?
It wouldn't open. I was like, that's weird.
Doesn't
And then I
Big
just pulled
Pete-
it, and it flapped open, and the bit was just in the bit.
Oh, shit.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Doesn't
the
he have
bits
a
in the bit.
dodgy fuel cap as well?
Oh yeah, you try to unscrew it and it clicks, and it's one of the ones where you're supposed to push it and then it undoes, but you push it and it still clicks.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna replace that.
Wow.
I was driving it the other day just before I think sold it to you, and I
Mm.
remember just going to a fuel station.
Click.
I can't get this undone.
Oh
Yeah.
no! I remember you phoning me and saying,
Yeah.
I'm gonna break this.
Yeah.
I don't like Taylor today. I'm just gonna break it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've done a good few more 1,000 miles in Big Pete, and
Fair play, Big
touch
Pete.
wood. It's been very
No,
good.
no, you got to touch the real wood. No.
We shouldn't have sold that car.
You know what? God.
But yeah,
Cut to it. Spit on that thing.
but yeah. So Big Pete is he's good.
Good.
I'm a bit sad because
Yeah.
I sold my Allegro.
Oh yeah.
Allegro is sold.
Oh.
So
Oh look, Maisie's here.
hello, Maisie.
Hello, Maisie. Maisie, do you want to come
Maisie.
in?
In.
This way. Maisie.
In.
Oh shit.
Oh no, she's come.
Oh,
She's
okay.
come in the back.
Yeah,
Hello,
she just came in.
Maisie.
Hello, Maisie. How we doing? We doing good. We're doing good.
Aw. But yeah, so I've sold the Allegro, which I'm actually quite sad about because I really
Yeah.
like that car.
Yeah.
What else?
Can you hold that?
I'm holding Alex's microphone.
Oh
So
no.
now you can hear me on this one, and this one, and this
People
one.
won't know the
And this
difference.
one.
They won't know the difference. It will sound the exact same.
But yeah, and yeah, everything else is working all right apart from the 6 Series.
Yeah.
Which hopefully I'll get back soon.
Nice.
And I think that's about it.
All right. As for me, it is middle of July. Rianne, my wife, is officially now full term.
Oh,
Full term.
Full term. She's like proper pregnant.
Yeah.
wait! I thought this was mid-August.
No, middle of August would be like the latest date that Brenda is born.
Oh, okay.
Brenda, as a reminder, is a working title for a name. It's not actually going to be
Brenda
her
is
name.
her actual name.
It's
We
not gonna be
decided
her
this.
actual
We
name.
had
Oh,
this
see, I've
discussion.
been working to the middle of August as.
No, it's going to be before that.
Okay.
So yeah, it could literally be any time now. So every time Rianne phones me, because she doesn't phone me a lot,
No.
she phones me. I'm like, is it time? She's like, no, just bring some chicken home.
Okay.
And the next day, phones me. Do I need to rush back? No. Just need a bit more chicken.
So this could be it. We could be on pause for a while. On.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'll still bring my laptop to the hospital and everything like that. Yeah, I'm not
Should we
gonna-
do?
What?
We could do a
Live-
podcast
live
at a hospital.
podcast? Yeah, on the
Well,
labour ward.
Oh,
We
yeah.
won't do that.
We will do
We'll
that.
get views and listen.
I think Rianne might get a bit upset.
Oh yeah, but she'll be busy.
Okay.
Look,
Yeah.
you go by the theory that I've always said: you act first, apologise later.
Indeed. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm down for that. Also, last weekend the weekend before that, we went to Goodwood Festival of Speed.
We did. It was
which
really
was
good.
very, very good. We were invited by our very good friends and sponsors, Car Vertical.
Yep.
And also K&N Filters. Had a lot of fun with K&N.
Mm-hmm.
I was on their stand on the Sunday, and I was there with Queen Bee, Becky Evans, and we did a giveaway of some prizes. And the top prize was a GoPro Hero something big. And then they were like,
It's black, but okay.
all right, whatever. Like, it's GoPro, isn't it? And there were hundreds of people around us, and there was a raffle thing, and picked out a name, and then some guy won it. It was fantastic. And
That's
there's
pretty
some
cool.
signings and some selfies. Had really good fun. Yeah. So massive shout out again to K&N Filters for sorting that out. It was
Yes.
really good fun.
And thank you, Car Vertical, for letting me nick loads of beers out of
Oh,
your
they had a
medium
lot
of
fridge.
beers in the
fridge.
Yeah.
Oh.
That fridge
Yeah.
has saved us twice now.
It has, yeah.
Yeah.
In Poland, because we had such good fun in Poland. Didn't
Yeah. Oh
we?
yeah. Poland.
Great.
Yeah.
Should we talk about Poland?
Oh,
No.
Tay, you should have seen that. That
Do you know
fridge had
what?
even more stuff in
I
Poland.
think you should move on.
Well, lucky for you, we are going to move on. We had an email in from Lloyd Bowen, and he wrote to the email, which is
Podcast at autoalexcars.com.
who do I sound like?
Tom Lemphal.
In it.
I'm so sweaty.
By the way, we've all agreed
Yeah.
that Tom Lemphal sounds like the laugh in Ebenezer Good.
Oh yeah.
You know that song?
Go on.
Easy Good, and Ebenezer Good.
Do you know why we've decided that?
Why?
Because when we were in Poland,
Poland?
we
Yeah.
were listening to it
Goodness
in the
sake.
car,
Yeah.
and then it was quite a funny moment. So that when that Easy Good, there's a bit where he starts doing the laugh where it's like, and then we were like going, Tom, that sounds like you, and then Tom would then laugh at it, and by the time Tom had finished laughing, then the song had gone back to his laugh, and then Tom would then laugh at it again, then everyone would laugh, then Tom would then laugh, and then it was just this constant cycle of laughing.
So you don't know whose laugh starts and ends.
No, it was
just merges
it was
into
great.
one.
Oh my
You know, because
goodness.
Poland was the best
Just
trip.
one
It
big
was
laugh.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
before
sorry,
you
yeah.
move on very quickly,
Yeah.
I'm a bit lost with what we're on now, but I don't think I mentioned it in the last one. But
Yeah.
big update that
Yeah.
I have is Luke no longer works for me.
Oh, no. Yeah, you sacked Luke and then we took him in.
Yeah, I got actually genuinely quite upset the other day because I've worked with Luke for nearly a year now.
Yeah.
And, we've been best mates for years. And, he got
fine,
given an opportunity.
I thought we were best mates.
No. He got given an opportunity by you
Yeah.
as a role here at
Yeah.
Autoalex.
Yeah.
And he took it,
Yeah.
which is I'm really, really happy for him. It's a really good opportunity.
He's
for
actually
him.
in the merch unit at the moment, which is currently empty,
Yeah.
doing stuff with Rianne.
But we're
Yeah.
going to fill it with cars.
We're going to fill it with cars, Chris. That
Yeah.
merch unit is not yours anymore.
But yeah, so he now works for you,
Yeah.
which is good because I still get to see him every day.
In it? That's good.
But yeah, also sad because I really enjoy working with Luke.
Yeah. Also, Luke has realised that he definitely needs to get a commuter car.
Yes, he does.
Oh, he bought an XF. What
Yeah.
happened to the XF? His £1,000 XF 2.2 diesel, which he was very, very excited about.
Yeah, so
Why is it not here?
That's currently broken at Tom Lempfall's.
No.
To be fair, we got it cheap because we bought it broken. So
Yeah.
Tom's just having a little look and he's going to
Okay.
fix it for us.
What's wrong with it?
It's got an electrical issue.
Sorry, we're keeping you up, Rory.
No. Why couldn't you just let me yawn in peace? The
Well,
camera...
because we were talking and I heard...
The editor's going to have to switch angles now to me
Yeah,
yawning.
yeah. Instant playback.
Yours
Anyway,
are contagious.
Let's get into this email from Lloyd Bowen, and the subject is Butthurt of the Week. Alex Taylor, Luke, Juicy, Jackie, and the other guy / hamster. It's you.
Oh, that's me. You're right, mate.
Huge fan of the podcast and the channel. Just listening to your latest podcast and the section about F1 style lights. Awful, I agree, but may I bring your attention to another sorry state of affairs to grace UK roads? Chameleon tints on any window, especially the windscreen. What in the universal credit is that all about? Often seen on Fiestas or Astras. I understand it's there to copy anti-glare windscreens, but either way, it looks bloody awful. Or am I just getting old? Love the channel and the podcast. Lloyd. Now, we have alluded to this already, but chameleon tints, yay or nay?
No.
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 Oh, but it's
They're
like
shit.
anti-glare.
No, shit.
It's probably better for the driver.
All right. I'm gonna name 3 things.
Yeah.
You got to rate from worst to best.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. Rain light.
Mhm.
Tinted rear and headlights, whatever. Rear
Wait,
lights and headlights.
Rain.
You know the
light.
rain brake light?
You know,
F1
oh,
style,
yeah. So tinted rear and front lights, whatever, but like black tint, like where they're like fully black.
Okay, because that's just dumb. Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
what was it? Or chameleon tint.
So what are you saying if I had to have...
Which one? Yeah,
Is the worst?
Yeah.
The worst.
What's the worst out of those 3?
I think tinted headlights are the worst because that's just so dumb.
Okay.
That's like
Yeah.
ridiculously dumb. Then chameleon, then the rain light, the rain brake light.
Okay.
For me, it's tinted lights because they are ridiculous.
It literally makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then probably it is a bit of a toss up between the thing is someone with a chameleon windscreen's usually got an F1 rain light anyway. So it doesn't really matter which way you put it around, I suppose. But yeah, pretty much both. But tinted lights is my most hated because they look shit.
Yeah.
And they're also a safety thing.
Yeah.
Like, imagine driving about on like a really bad rainy night.
Yeah.
You just can't see anything. Like,
is
what's
dumb.
the point?
It is so dumb.
Do you remember that X5 that I had that had that weird fly net mesh over
that
those
was
lights?
so shit.
That
But they
was-
were on the rears, weren't they?
They were on the rears, but
Yeah, yeah.
you know, but I think even tinted rear lights.
Oh no,
look-
no, it's all dumb.
It's-
It's
they're-
all so
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look equally as bad.
That's rubbish. Yeah.
So I think Lloyd Bowen, we agree with you, and I love that sentence. Where was it? What in the universal credit is that all about? That's fantastic. So yeah, just for you, Lloyd, we're actually going to buy a car very soon, and then do all of those things that everyone hates, and then just be certy drivers for a while.
Yeah.
Could be quite fun, isn't it?
You won't daily it for a month.
You're right.
You won't daily.
Oh,
it
I
for a
won't.
month.
So
Oh,
everyone's
here we
asking for
go.
updates on this stuff.
How's your weight loss?
So weight loss.
Mine's actually not terrible.
No, you're all right.
I was all right.
Yeah.
And then
I used to be, well, like a few weeks ago, I could actually see the structure of your face.
yeah, no, I lost quite a bit, and do you know what it was?
I'm such a bitch, aren't I?
I had a near-death experience with my arse,
Oh, yeah, your ass
and
exploded.
then I had to comfort eat.
Yeah, and you just haven't stopped.
I haven't stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a shit excuse. Your arse exploded, so you had to comfort it.
I could have died.
You couldn't have died,
I
though.
could have died.
No,
Right.
you wouldn't have died.
So, yeah, obviously, diets, we did not hit the target.
And because... Sorry.
What's happened?
Some sort of fly was trying to kill me. And because you didn't, I had to not comfort eat, but comfort not drive Miles.
No, that wasn't. That was
So-
a complete separate
That was
deal.
a separate.
No,
deal.
I went comfort seats.
Alex-
No.
You went comfort eating.
Which,
You went comfort
No,
eating. I went comfort seating.
You are no longer the king of the shit
I am.
boxes, and
I am.
Taylor is the king of the shit
I
boxes.
am.
No, he's not.
Do you know how
I am.
he's so much the king of the shit boxes?
Well, go on.
His wheels come off while he's driving.
Shut up, Rory.
No, was it during this podcast that you were trying to convince us that you weren't a mechanic, you were an engineer?
I am an engineer.
Okay, why are you an engineer and not
Because
a mechanic?
I can engineer things.
Well, you didn't
Like what?
engineer those wheels very well when
Look,
they were
that
flying
man-
off your
look.
car, did they?
Come on, man.
Can
Stop
you-
attacking
Can
me.
you imagine every engineer listening to this? They are fuming.
I'm an engineer.
Fuming
I've
that you
always-
dare put yourself in the same ballpark as them.
I have always been told that there's a difference between a parts fitter and an engineer.
Oh, so mechanics are parts fitters.
A lot of mechanics are parts
Oh
fitters.
my god, you've offended so many people.
But I'm not saying every mechanic
parts
is.
fitters.
So you do all the
Wow.
calculations for everything and everything.
How are you with CAD?
You don't have to be an engineer to know how to use
You do
CAD.
these days.
No, you don't.
You do.
No, you don't.
You do.
No, you don't.
What's the last thing you engineered?
that wheel?
That wheel.
I
Yeah,
used to
not
make
covered spoiler.
dashboards for Cobras.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I fabricate stuff sometimes.
But
on
that's a
cars and weld them
fabricator.
up.
That's not an engineer.
Maybe you
Really?
were an engineer, but you were. I can promise you as hell you're not an engineer now.
I'm an engineer.
You're not.
I'm a master of engineering.
No. You are a master of stress.
I am a master of
No,
engineering.
you're not.
Oh my
Show
God.
me. Engineer
I can't-
something right now. Here's a bottle with water. Engineer something. Engineer it.
Oh no.
No,
not in the
electricity.
mic.
Electricity.
Look, I will put it out
You
the
get
door.
off it.
I'm gonna put
No,
it out the
You
door.
get off.
Let
Look,
go.
let's
I'm gonna
let's
put
close
the
it.
lid
Oh
on. I'm gonna
wait,
put
no,
the lid
wait.
on.
Sorry. If you're listening to this with your ear holes, I just picked up a water bottle. I said engineer this, and then he undid the lid, and then I squeezed.
And now I'm soaked.
There you go. You can have some of that.
Piss
Oh,
off.
there we go. I'm wiping my hands.
That's
No.
all right. At least these microphones are cheap.
No, it needs these microphones to cheap. God, give over. That's my jumper.
No, that was your jumper.
Fair play. Actually, you took this jumper and you engineered it into a rag.
Exactly.
I take it all back.
I'm an engineer.
You are an engineer.
Shut up, Rory.
Right, sorry, we digress. So, shall we move on to 20 questions?
Yay!
Yay! And
It's
I'm
got to
gonna...
be my turn, isn't it?
No, I've done it now.
But I haven't done it for
Is it
weeks.
European?
Yes, it is.
Is it British?
No,
Is it German?
no,
French?
no.
Italian?
Yes. 5.
Berardi.
No, he said no, Berardi, because I could ask the Berardi all the time. 6.
Fiat.
Fiat. 6, 7.
Wait, yes.
Yes. Yes.
You can't just respond with what I've said.
No, that's what you do. No,
No.
no,
Yes.
yes,
No. I go. Yeah.
yeah.
No.
Or you go, no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
no. God,
Is
poor
it a
Ellie.
Fiat Stilo?
It's not a Fiat Stylo.
Stilo.
Stylo.
Is
It's
it
not got a Y
a
in it.
Fiat Uno?
It's not. With question 8. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Oh no, that's 9, isn't it? I'm not
No.
counting.
That was
No,
8.
look.
That was 8.
That's 9.
Why can you not hold your fingers straight? What is going on?
Well, you try and bend your little finger and then, oh shit.
What is going on?
Why is
Can
my
you not
finger?
do that?
Why does my?
Just relax your palm.
What? Stop! Stop bending your thumb in.
You're like a claw.
just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now,
Yeah.
now bend down your little finger. What is going on?
So everyone who's listening, if put your palm out in front of you, in front of your face.
Not if you're
Yeah.
driving.
Not if you're driving. Okay. So take your little finger and bend it towards your face.
Or your palm.
Or,
No,
yeah.
no, your palm like that.
Yeah. Okay. So you should have your little finger.
Why is your
touching your palm,
other finger going
But
down?
my
when you-
finger next to it goes with it. So my.
What
I
is-
can't straighten it. Try and straighten it for me. This is literally all. Let me try the other hand. Wait.
What?
I can't.
You're so old.
I can't independently.
You're so old.
Wait. Wait. Wait, there you go. 2 fingers up to you.
Wait, can you do a middle finger?
I could definitely do a middle finger. And I can do it.
He does that on a daily
I do that,
basis.
yeah, to all the drivers.
But can you do that finger?
Yeah. Wait. So explain what you're doing, 'cause people are listening.
So I'm doing the middle finger, but not the other
one
middle
next to
finger.
your
The
little
one next to
finger.
it. So everyone listening to this, try and do the middle finger.
I don't
but
think
with
he's gonna
the
be able
one
to
next
do it.
to your little finger. Right. Hold on. Wait.
Wait! Oh,
But I can't.
you can't.
Can I
you
do
can't
that?
extend. Look, no.
Can you extend it for me?
Lads, ADHD's really
No,
flared
extend
up
it
here.
for me.
We've gone so
Wait.
off topic.
Wait. I can't do
Your
it.
other knuckle's gone up.
I can't do
We've
it.
gone so off
Why
topic.
have you got
topic.
you got dodgy fingers or something?
No, you've got dodgy fingers.
No, they're just too tight and too,
No.
too manly.
No,
You've
you
got
got
arthritis.
you got arthritis in your hands.
Anyway, Question 9.
7.
that was 9.
No, we were on 7.
The whole point was that I couldn't do the thing.
Well, if
No.
you can't do it, then you.
I'm
doesn't
doing it.
count.
I'll do it this way. There you go. Right. Question 9. Shut up.
Is it pre-90s?
Oh, for crying out loud. No, I don't think so.
No, if this is incorrect, you're
Right, hold on. Let me get on Google. Wait. I should have internet, but Rory, I don't, do I?
no, thanks to GigaClear being absolutely useless.
Oh,
God, here we go. They're going to cancel them now.
Yeah, well, I don't care. They were meant to turn up today.
Yeah.
No, actually, well, they turned up last week for a survey, and then turned up again today for apparently another survey.
Yeah.
And now they're not. They don't know when they're going to install it.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
So we don't know when we're going to get it.
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fantastic, isn't it?
But that's because the whole of their operations today went out for a lunch or something. I don't know.
They went for lunch, which
Yeah.
is why they're not here.
Yeah.
I'd like to go out for
They
a
went
lunch.
out for. I don't know.
I can't actually get onto Google properly because I've got water on my screen. And you know when you try and...
Why is water on
Navigate
your
your-
screen?
Well, because of this
Dry your screen
muppet
off,
over
then.
here.
I've engineered a rag for you. Dry it off.
Right, I can confirm it is not... What's the question?
Is it?
Pre-90s.
No. No, it's not. No.
Is
Is-
it a Fiat
question
Motor?
Well,
10.
no, is it front wheel drive?
It's front-wheel drive. Question 11.
Is it a Fiat Multipla?
Nope. Question 12.
Is it a two-seater?
Yes. 13. Come on, boys.
Is it a Fiat Doblo?
No. 14.
So front wheel drive 2-seater.
Yeah. God, I can literally hear people screaming. Screaming.
And it's
Is
not,
it pre-2000s?
Yes.
Okay, so it is a 90s. It's a 90s
What
Fiat.
question were it? 15. That was 15.
It's a 90s Fiat two-seater.
Yeah.
front wheel drive?
Yeah.
Front-wheel drive.
Is it a convertible?
Whose question is it?
Is it
Question 16.
a Fiat Ducato?
A van?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
16.
Is it a convertible?
17. Yes, it is.
Is it a Fiat Barchetta?
It's a Fiat Barchetta. Question 18. Well done. Do you know what Barchetta actually means in Italian?
Bread.
Baguette.
Spaghetti. It means spaghetti.
Does it actually?
It's a Fiat Spaghetti.
Yes.
I don't think it does.
No, it's not. It means little boat.
Little boat.
Barchetta.
Is it a little boat?
Yeah. You're my Barchetta.
Have you done this because of Amphicar that you were like, oh, that's
No,
sort
I
of-
haven't. I
okay,
literally went on
okay.
Google and it said little boat. I was like, oh, that's nice.
All right.
Nice little bit of information for you there. Right, sorry, I got confused. Wait, here we go. Face.
Oh god, my back is so sweaty.
Why is your back sweaty?
Because it's hot.
Oh, it is quite warm. Right, we've got a question from the audience from Sam Elborn. And Sam says, "Hi, Alex, Taylor, and the hamster. God, they're really bringing it back. It's
I
like
didn't think it left.
It's like that they've seen you on videos and they're like, he
I've
looks
got
more like a
fat
hamster
again, yeah.
than ever before. Absolutely love the channel and podcast, turning a non-car guy into someone who is slowly learning about cars. So my question, when looking at buying a used car, what's the best way, apart from a car vertical report, of course, use the code Autoalex or V2 for 20% off. That's what he's written. What's the best way to make sure it's not being abused and will remain reliable. So Taylor, I'll probably throw it over to you. When looking at cars, you want it
You're
to
going to
be...
throw it over to this man who's just bought loads of duds.
Yeah, no, but he buys
have, to
shit, but
be fair.
he's got good advice. Just whatever Taylor says.
He just
do the
doesn't
opposite.
follow it.
Yeah, he doesn't follow his own advice.
A really good thing to look out for,
Yeah.
straight away, one of the first things that I look at when I look at a car is what tyres has it got on it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
Because
good.
if it's ever got mismatched cheap tyres on it, you usually get an idea that it's been run on a budget.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's got a matching set of even mid-range tyres, you know that it's likely to have been looked after.
Yeah.
It's the first thing to look at. How curved are the wheels? Stuff like that. You know, if they're all mashed up, then you know that someone's not really cared about
Well, that
it.
means
Yeah.
all of Alex's cars. are
Shut
right
up.
Yeah.
You're such a bitch.
Obviously, service history is a big thing as well. Make sure it's got good service history.
Yep.
And make sure as well that the service history matches up to the MOT mileage.
Yep.
So whenever it's been
Also-
serviced.
Keep track of what the owner is saying. If they're saying, "No, I'm selling it for this reason," and then you quiz them like 20 minutes later, but then it changes. Usually something's a bit off.
Should
there.
you play 20 questions with the owner?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you ever get that though? Sometimes
Yeah.
when they're like, "Oh, I'm selling it because of this," and then
The story changes,
and then the
yeah,
story
yeah, yeah,
changes
yeah.
or evolves,
Yeah.
and then you're like, "Why aren't you just
Yeah.
honest?"
Yeah.
People have a big tendency to lie when they sell cars. And if you catch someone lying about one thing when they're selling a car, chances are they're lying about everything.
Yeah.
So just really have your wits about you.
Floor mats. If there's
Floor
floor
mats,
mats in the
yeah.
car, it's good. If there's no floor mats, usually means it's been for an auction.
Yeah, and parcel shelf as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
For some
okay.
reason, when parcel shelves are missing, that
Yeah,
means they've been
yeah.
for auctions.
Or,
I've
or
no
big
idea
writing
why.
on the windscreen that says lot 24.
Yeah,
That's always a
yeah,
big giveaway
yeah,
as well,
that-
isn't it? Yeah.
But yeah, there's loads of things. It's difficult because usually you have a bit of an eye for it, so
Yeah.
you just have a little look around. But you know, it's hard to say because when you know a car's a good car, you just know it's a good car.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
And
yeah,
I would also say, ask the current owner questions about the car. If you like have a look at the history, the MOT history and stuff, ask them about, 2 years ago it failed on this. See if they can actually back that up. And
yeah,
if they don't know anything about it, then you know that they've probably not
Yeah,
had it
yeah.
a long time. And genuinely, like Sam said, do a car vertical report
yeah,
because then you can actually see if it's been clocked, blah, blah, blah.
yeah, definitely.
but
And
yeah.
get an idea of what the people are like that are selling it. You know, if it's a family and their family's expanding and you need something a bit bigger, then it's usually a sign that they don't actually want to sell it
Yeah.
and they like it,
Yeah.
but they need to. Or if they don't care about it and they show no interest in it whatsoever, it's usually another sign that they haven't really bothered to look after it
Yeah.
either.
Also, another thing as well, if you want to go and see a car, Sam, ask the owner to not have the engine on. So you want to get there and the engine to be cold because then
Yeah.
you can have a cold start up and then you can hear any like little nasty rattles and stuff that can go away when the engine's hot.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
remember that Alpha? What was it? The one. What was it? Alpha 75
yeah,
V6.
yeah, yeah. In
I
Birmingham.
I went to Birmingham with Rory to buy that because it was like a dream kind of attainable Alpha for me. And then I ended up with the 164. But the owner there, I said, please, engine off, blah, blah, blah. I want it to be cold. We got there and the engine was roasting
Yeah.
and the exhaust was freezing. So we knew that there was a massive hole in the exhaust. And I said, oh, I asked for it to be for it to be cold. And he was like, oh yeah, I had to take it out the garage, which is fair enough. There was a garage there, but I was like, yeah, but it's up to temperature. Like the garage is literally 2 meters away. So he said something stupid like, "Oh yeah, I wanted to take it for one last blast up and down the road." And at that point, I was like, "You're a shithead. I'm not going."
Yeah,
anywhere." Yeah. So yeah, just have your wits about you.
And not to get carried away as well.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
easy to get
don't
carried
buy an
away.
impulse.
Also, when you're buying a car, even if you're doing it on your own, because I know there's a lot of pressure that if you've driven somewhere or whatever, that you then have to buy the car because you need to get back, or you've taken a public transport to get there.
Yeah.
You can still walk away from it.
Yeah.
Like I would always recommend driving up in your own car if you have one, and then buying the car. And if you don't have to take it away there and then. Move it onto the street, park it up, and then go. But as soon as you go up there with a mate where you've got a lift and you've gone prepared to buy a car.
Yeah, or you come with a trailer.
You're then sort of in that mindset where you have to take it no matter what. I think always go in with the mindset of going, oh, I'm going to drive up. If it's all right, I'll buy it and then I'll park it up, because it takes that pressure off.
Yeah. Just don't buy an impulse. Yeah. And definitely don't go to Birmingham.
Exactly. Just avoid Birmingham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bradford and Luton.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Right. I think we've talked enough, haven't we? How long have we been going for?
I wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, because you screwed that up. Anyway, we're going to call it now because my wife is very pregnant. She was complaining about bad back about 2 hours ago. So I need to get her home and fed, and the dog get fed as well.
I've got a bad back as well. Does that mean I'm pregnant?
Well, I mean, you're not far off. I would say you're about 6 or 7 months there. Yeah. So
Maybe I should go on maternity leave.
you probably should. Yeah. And with that, we're going to leave you to it. We will listen to you and see you and speak at your ears and eyes and stuff next time. But for now, thank you very much for listening to Alex.
Listen, what? What happened
I
now?
think I just had an aneurysm.
What?
Yeah.
It's that hernia again.
Yeah.
It's giving
Oh,
you
my
jit.
hernia.
It's the arthritis.
Oh,
in the
speaking of
hands.
hernia, what?
The arthritis in the hands. This is why he crashes so much. He just can't control.
Do you know
the
my hands
steering
do
wheel.
actually hurt? Like my hands constantly hurt.
Yeah, that's arthritis.
That's probably arthritis.
Oh shit!
It doesn't help that you do all
Wait,
that bloody
hold on.
weightlifting.
Wait. I can't do it. Speaking of my hernia, before I go, I had a message from a guy just on the contact email randomly, and he said, "Oh yeah, listen to your hernia story. I also had a little fatty lump in my belly button. Got it sorted out in and out of the hospital in like a few hours, and then it got infected, and I was in hospital for 3 days. But I'm on the mend now." I was like, "Oh, brilliant." I don't want that. I don't want an infected belly button.
No, you should get that done.
So, what? Getting
Maybe
infected?
while
like your ass?
while Rianne's in labour,
Yeah.
you know,
I could get
you
myself
can be
sorted.
talking to the doctor, going,
Yeah.
"Right, mate, could you
Sort
just
us out.
could you just sort us out at the same time?
Do it cash.
Yeah.
While you got the needle out, can you stitch me up as
Yeah,
well?
yeah,
please,
Do it
mate?
in cash. Or you could just fill it up with concrete.
I could fill it up with concrete. Yeah, my belly button's massive. Do you want to see it?
I've seen it
Oh,
already.
yeah, it's huge.
You got
And on
that
that note, we will leave you to it. Whatever you do it to the best of your ability. Have a great remainder of the week, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.